Welcome, fruits! I'm going to be reacting to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Season 1, Episode 1. I was really into these books when I was a teenager, which was a long time ago. I'm in my 40s now. But I do remember a few random tidbits from it. For example, I decided to put on my dressing gown for Episode 1 intro. I'm assuming that's where we're going to start. I probably have forgotten a lot, and also will remember the most obscure things, so bear with me. This will be a very interesting reaction, probably very nostalgic as stuff happens on the show that I'm like, oh my goodness, I haven't thought about that in like 30 years. This was definitely an overwhelming winner on the Patreon poll, and I'm here for it. So 42 away in the comments, but try to avoid spoilers about what this particular adaptation chose to do. Keep the discussion to this particular episode story section. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original. Currently for me over on BritBox. Thanks for all the fish. Okay, we're starting right in with the destruction of Earth. Nice.
More popular than the Celestial Home Care Omnibus, better selling than 53 More Things to Do in Zero Gravity, and more controversial than Ulan Kalufid's trilogy of philosophical blockbusters, Where God Went Wrong, Some More of God's Greatest Mistakes, and Who Is This God Person Anyway? It is slightly cheaper, and secondly, it has the words
Don't panic, yeah. So I saw a voice of, is that the robot? The like super depressed robot. I forget his name.
You can't lie in front of the bulldozers indefinitely.
I'm game. We'll see who rusts first. The first I heard about it was when a workman arrived at the door yesterday.
The plans have been available in the planning office for the last 9 months. Have you any idea how much damage this bulldozer would suffer if I were to let it roll straight over you? None at all.
By a strange coincidence, none at all is exactly how much suspicion the ape descended.
This feels a lot like it felt reading the book. They did a good job so far.
And never invite them round to dinner.
So what's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Just your entire planet is about to get bulldozed. It's fine.
Well, if you're resigned to doing that anyway, you don't actually need him to lie there all the time, do you?
It's true.
Not as such, no.
Actually, then he and I could slip off down the pub for half an hour. How does that sound?
Sounds perfectly reasonable.
If you'd just like to come here and lie down.
What?
It's very simple. My client, Mr. Dent, says he will stop lying here in the mud on the sole condition that you take over from him.
Pan-galactic gargle blaster. His name is Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Oh,
and
yes.
we shall learn more of his wisdom.
Oh,
later.
okay, yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir.
We've got 10 minutes left to spend it.
3 pints at lunchtime?
Muscle relaxant. You're going to need it.
Mm-hmm. You will.
This must be Thursday. I never could get the hang of Thursdays.
Ooh.
The planet was almost totally oblivious of their presence.
Quickly, can you just give me 4 packets of peanuts?
You'll need the peanuts. This is important.
You serious, sir? Do you really think the world's going to end this afternoon?
Yeah, that 4 minutes. The last thing you would have seen had you not had a good friend who was an alien.
Take hold of this!
What do you mean, a fleet of flying
A
saucers?
Vogon constructor fleet!
A what?
Stay calm!
Don't panic. He's not wrong.
Require the building of a hyperspace express route through your star system.
Yes, we're aware. It was posted.
All the planning charts and demolition orders have been on display at your local planning department at Alpha Centauri for 50 of your Earth years.
Oh. R.I.P. Earth. For now.
We've just been through a matter transference beam. You've probably lost some salt and protein.
Yeah, eat the peanuts.
If I were to ask you where the hell we were, would I regret it?
Probably.
We're safe.
Are you really though? Are you?
What do you think?
Well, it's a bit squalid, isn't it?
We woke them up.
Paul, don't panic. That's the first helpful or intelligible thing anyone said to me all day.
Yes.
I feel that. You were just louder with the shh than the door.
Here is what to do if you want to get a lift from a Vogon. Forget it. They're one of the most unpleasant races in the galaxy.
I really, really like how they're giving us the entries. I mean, throughout we've been getting the asides and now the official entry. It's very immersive.
You'll love these guys. They cook the hoopiest fruit food in the whole of the
Oh,
West
nice.
Galaxy. Go on.
That looks great, actually.
Have a bite.
It's revolting.
Oh, come on! I think those guys must really hate the Vogons.
So the Dentrasi caterers make bad food deliberately. I completely forgot that detail. That's awesome.
Just pick up what we need and we get off it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best plan.
Stun guns.
Any good?
No. Got stuck on the Earth longer than I meant. Tele-psychic helmets.
Ooh, now that's helpful. Bring one.
But how did you get here in the
Come
first
on.
place?
Easy.
Teasers?
Yeah. Teasers are rich kids with nothing to do. A towel.
Now this is worth keeping. Plus, it matches his dressing gown. What are the odds of finding the perfect towel? I really am enjoying this set as well. All the chests and the way he hits it to open it and everything. Good job. And it feels kind of run down and lived in, not all sparkly, which is right on point for this series. And when we get to that kind of more yacht-looking ship, it's really going to be a good comparison. I forget, what was the name of that kind of yacht spaceship? Anyway, we'll get to it later, I'm sure.
You've really got to know where your towel is. Fish! Over here, I think.
Fish? What do you expect me to do with that?
Stick her in your ear. What? It's only a little one.
Hurry, it's going to be important.
Message repeat.
There we go.
First of all, I see from our instruments that we have a couple of hitchhikers on board our ship.
Oh no.
If you're very lucky, I might read you some of my poetry first.
Oh no, please no. Please don't. Please don't.
Grip the towel between your ankles like this.
What?
Just do it.
Just do it. Don't question anything.
What exactly am I doing with this fish in my ear?
It's translating for you. Look in the book under Babelfish.
But, says Man, the Babelfish is a dead giveaway, isn't it? It proves you exist, and so therefore you don't. QED. Oh dear, says God, I hadn't thought of that, and promptly vanishes in a puff of logic. Oh, that was easy, says Man. Most leading theologians claim that this argument is a load of dingo's kidneys.
Oh, I forgot how witty this is.
Just one word, harmless.
Mostly harmless.
Mostly harmless?
Oh, come! I think that's pretty good coverage for a disintegrated pile of rubble.
I see, and that's supposed to make me feel better, is it?
Well, if we're lucky, it's a Vogon guard come to throw us into space.
And if we're unlucky?
The Vogon captain might want to read us some of his poetry first.
Yeah, that's way worse. Okay, so the voice was Peter Jones, so I don't know if they're going to put the robot in or not. But he comes around later, so I guess we'll find out later. So far, from what I remember of the books, that was a pretty solid adaptation. I mean, there were sections that I completely recognized that might have been word for word, but again, it's been a long time. I'm not sure. But I definitely recognize the story. They really captured what I remembered of the characters. So great job with the casting, so far anyway. Although I'm not sure threatening us with Vogon poetry as episode 2 was the best way to get us to keep watching, but don't worry, I will be reacting to the rest of the series. It's very short, so rather than doing a should I watch this, I'm just like, we'll do the series. Hopefully YouTube agrees and does not block this video. I'm very satisfied with this. Hopefully that was still entertaining. Obviously I do kind of vaguely know what's happening and what's going to happen. It was a lot of fun to dive back into this universe, at least for me, though. 2 thumbs up. If this was a should I watch this, it would be a resounding yes. Definitely.